And I say, you can let her go, man. And she's like, no, no, no. This, you used it already. I'm sorry, but them's the rules. What? And I was like, I can't. I look at her with the most sorriest face ever. No shit, skip it. She says, ma'am, please, I really have to go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, I can see where this is going. She just goes.
By the time the period had ended, she had asked a total of 15 times. And at the very end, she fucking pissed so hard on that chair, it didn't matter what bathroom she went to. She needed some new underwear.
Just the way you said that.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Anyway. It didn't matter what kind of fucking underwear she was wearing either. She could have been wearing the... She could be wearing a Superman of all the underwear, of all underwears, of all diapers even.
Captain Underpants.
And it could not... Exactly. And it would not be able to hold the amount of piss this chick flipped out on that chair. Like the fjord of Pinky let itself out on that chair and decided to really turn yellow.
Just all I'm imagining is the girl sitting there and it's just a flood. You realize that's the point when I start sitting on a desk and me jumping and inching myself towards the door.
Why am I doing that?
I'm out.
I realized that, but this chick followed the rule no matter what.
I'm down.
I can see that.
It's the teacher's own damn fault.
Yeah, I know. At the end of the class, she actually genuinely apologized. Like, not profusely, she was just like, I apologize. Like a fucking robot and went about her day. Like, no big deal.
I feel bad for that chick.
Oh well. And, oh, Gage.
I have a Unidad standing on me.
Yeah, I can see that. Anyway. And, well, she was given a pass home, and the teacher permanently, rethought her. Well, no, she was allowed back. It's just she rethought her bathroom schedule.
Her sleeping schedule?
No, not her sleeping schedule, the bathroom schedule. And gave everyone...
I have no sleeping schedule.
You're welcome.
And then she immediately gave everyone in the class their own individual one charge of bathroom time during the class.
What? That doesn't fix the problem.
I can say, I've done this with that old crusty teacher. She said, no one's allowed to go to the bathroom. If you would have had time during the break. Like, all right, I'm out. You leave that, you leave this classroom. You're not allowed back. Great. I grabbed my stuff and walked out.
So I got a story for you. And when I was in grade 7, we ended up having a supply.
When did this become story time?
I don't fucking know, but I'm enjoying it, so let's go.
In grade 7,
we need some more content.
In grade 7, I was. We had a teacher that would tell us, okay, you're not allowed to go to the bathroom. And personally, I have an overactive bladder. Doctors have told me that, so I go to the bathroom a lot. I go a lot more than I should. But we got this one teacher, and first it was me, then my best friend Ryan. I'm telling that for YouTube people's purposes. And then it went on more and more people in the class. Well, all of us just started to get really sick and tired of having to go to the bathroom, so we all got up and left the classroom. We all went to the principal's office to report our ass. There was like 20 of us. I think most of the class went to the office. Like, we all walked into the office, and I remember our principal looking at us all and going, "What's wrong?" And we told him, he ended up being, I think, if I remember correctly, he ended up being our teacher for the rest of the day.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother had a very similar teacher like that. It was high school. It was like 2015, not 15, 2008, I think? 2008?
That's a big difference from 2015.
I know. And I didn't say 2015, I was going for 16. Still, same thing.
Just fucking talk.
Anyway, there was a high school teacher at our school who was named Mr. LaPippo. Yeah, I know.
That's hilarious.
Every year, he started the same class with, "Hello, my name is Mr. LaPippo. Yes, call me nicknames. Like Lipstick Hippo, yada yada." He put them all on the board. However, this guy, despite his very funny name, had a very mean disposition. Every day he changed up the seating schedule.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't just change up the seating schedule. He changed it in a way that made it actually disgusting to be a part of that class. For one, he put white boys in the back of the class.
I'm sitting here, sorry. I don't move.
Jared, join us.
Alright.
We can go after comms after. This one's really close.
Okay. He put white guys in the back of the class.
Oh.
Black guys in the middle of the class, and white girls or black girls in the front of the class, especially.
That's racist.
Oh yeah, very racist. Especially if they were wearing skirts.
What?
The lower the skirts, the closer to his desk they had.
Oh, you're telling this story, yeah.
Yeah.
The moment you said lower the skirt, just more front of the desk. Okay, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So he friggin' had his friggin' like the girls with the lowest cut skirts in like damn near in front of his desk, and you could see it in the middle of him teaching, going. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh my!
Every so often,
he's legit just staring.
Not necessarily staring, more along the lines of intently burning a hole through them while also teaching the class.
Wow.
And he hated my brother. And you know why?
Why?
Because my brother fell asleep in his class all the time. He was in the back of the class, and he got fucking straight A's.
What?
Every day, every freaking day, Mr. LaPippo sent him out of the class because he was asleep. And when he was asleep, he would just send him out of the class. And you know, it got so bad that the principal actually gave him a free pass to be out in the hallways during that period. Because Mr. LaPippo did everything in his power to make my brother's classroom time as hell as possible. For one, if Mr. LaPippo's graphs are wrong, Ryan would point that shit out and be very brutally honest about it, and Mr. LaPippo hated that. Hated it.
I would love to sit beside your brother.
You and my brother would get along for maybe like a minute, and then you'd be at each other's face.
It's like, hey, how are you? Good. Fuck you!
You said that wrong.
Just damn much.
Just take up a chair and just start beating the shit out of each other.
Exactly. Anyway, so friggin' Mr. LePippo would like have him go to the front of the class, point out his mistakes, try and have Mr. LePippo would try and point out his mistakes, but then Ryan would immediately just correct him on that. And he would say, "Wrong again, motherfucker." And just friggin' Mr. LePippo hated him. Anyway, it got very bad, yada yada yada. Long story short, what ended up happening was Ryan got through the entire school year without actually being in his class and still getting a fucking A+.
He killed himself. Just saying. I pushed him off the road, but the truck kept sliding when he got out, and that was just the end of him.
And my fucking brother hated his ass. Apparently the next year, we don't know what actually ended up happening to him, but by the time I attended the high school, he was no longer there.
$5 says he tried to fiddle a girl.
I honestly hope so, because he would have gotten caught.
I don't.
I'm honestly hoping so, that because he'd gotten caught and friggin' tossed out of school so hard he never found a friggin' job ever again.
No, I mean, I feel bad for the chick.
Oh, well. Yeah, I would definitely feel bad for that chick. I'm just saying, I would rather see him get kicked from the school.
Help! Help me!
I can see that. Okay, there's another story my brother's got. Okay, they were out in the yard, just, you know, batting apples. My brother, he snuck bats into the school, and then his friend, Mason, usually got apples from the lunch yard. Well, they came up with this game where they friggin', you know, bat apples.
Help.
Help! Anyway, one day, they're just playing this game. Obviously, the friggin' campus security guards didn't like them doing that, playing that kind of game. So one of them was driving around. There was this one mean-ass chick who was in the school who freaking hated his ass. Very much similar to Mr. LePippo.
I asked the rebels to send over a
except she was more racist than sexist than, you know, creepy.
Like, there.
Exactly. She was a legit Mexican woman who was married to a black guy who had white students in the back of her class, and no matter what kind of essay you brought in, she would immediately dock it with negative points.
Get on the gun.
Okay.
That's the kind of teacher that I would just go, you know what? Fuck you.
Exactly. Ryan did the same thing. Anyway, she was driving around on the friggin' go-kart. Now, the go-karts had these little handles that were made into the roofs of the car. So it wasn't just this flimsy old thing, it was legit just this hard piece of plastic that you would have to hold on to.
Friends?
I'm already... I have to wait for the gun to spin up. I'm dead. Anyway. I'm a great storyteller, but once you get me started telling the story, my aim falls off a lot.
How did he die? This is BS. Alright, continue. Sorry.
Anyway, so Ryan and were just friggin' batting apples, when one day, Mason tosses an apple particularly hard, and Ryan hits it with like a precision of a batter. Friggin' from an NFL thing, I don't know. Anyway, he just friggin' bats that apple perfectly, and you can watch this thing flying through the air. Freaking... Mason and Ryan realize, oh shit, it's gonna hit the pissy teacher.
Ask Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
The apple flies through the air and hits the handlebar, the little plastic handlebar I described, perfectly. And applesauce is right all over the teacher, just fucking... The thing was so perfectly peeled that somehow, some fucking how, the apple peeled itself to reveal its innards and splatted all over the chick. Man, when Ryan and Mason just figured it out, they freaking up and chucked right out of there.
I'm out.
Freaking exactly.
I'm not dealing with the repercussions of this.
They have never. They obviously got caught, but trust me, when it was the best. When I say it was the best day in the world for them.
Coming up on targets. Don't shoot the first one.
Target mark. Take him alive.
Fall back. I need to heal.
It's alright, the bullet hit him. Oh, that happened. Well, just speaking of, like, siblings and sibling stories, Ryan...
Yes, oh man, these...
Ryan and his brother, so his brother used to beat him up all the time.
Oh.
And, like, whatever, joking around, whatever. Well, one day, Kyle hit Ryan over the head with a broom, and Bev, which is their nana, sorry, said to him, one of these days, Ryan will end up bigger than you and kick your ass. So one day they were joking around, and he hit him with something, and Ryan picked him up and threw him to the floor, and Bev just looked over and said, "I told you so."
You fucked this. You did this shit to yourself.
Like, Ryan's muscle and his brother's like a toothpick. So it wasn't that hard. You just pissed him off enough, and that was it. And nobody felt sympathy for him.
Because he fucking deserved it.
Well, he was warned it was gonna happen.
Fucking exactly. I think I've already told you this story.
Yeah, I'm alright with stories.
I know a lot of stories. That's because I got a fucking weird ass family.
I understand that.
Yeah, I think every person in the world would say that, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has a weird ass family. Mine's
wild, nuts, and completely out of control.
Mine can die in a freaking dumpster fire.
Chances are already admitted several times to everyone. If there's not a single person in his family that he would spare, it would not be anyone. Chance would rather sooner kill himself than allow any family member to exist within his life.
I'm the type of person that will go with an M32 and unload the freaking rum.
Chance, I would dare say that you would dump the freaking Titanic into the sea yourself by getting a fucking ray gun and creating the iceberg yourself, then let your family live.
Are you kidding me? I'd create a fucking glacier and throw it.
Ah, fuck. I forgot the target has to be in a certain amount of range.
In fact, I wouldn't even create the glacier. I'll just go onto the freaking ship and kill everyone myself.
Exactly what I'm fucking saying. But anyway, I was about to say a story, right? Okay. One day during high school, let me tell you, it's something weird. One day during high school, I was walking to class, and I realized, hey, there's a hallway that's blocked off. Now that's not always unusual, as most of the time the doors automatically lock in when there's an emergency.
Can you come
But
over
then I
and get in?
realized that there was something double nervous about this whole school situation. One,
I still have food.
oh fucking hell.
I have 1 cup of ramen.
Well, one, there was a security guard at the door,
Fun?
blocking it from anyone being able to get in. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Well, when I came up to the person, they was like, move along, get out of here. And I was immediately forced from the hallway. I go on to do my rest of the day, and someone later on in the day tells me what goes on. Apparently, a chemist teacher decided to give everyone free time with all the chemicals, since it was the end of the year. Exactly. Now this teacher was slightly racist and always gave the black kids bad grades.
Hello, people that are watching.
Hello. Anyway, always gave the friggin' teacher the black kids bad grades, and you're like, well, shit. Well, a lot of people was like, well, shit. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Let's blow up his lab.
It was a she, and she was a crusty ass old lady. Anyway, long story short, she was letting all the black students, white students, whatever, she was letting the students have free chemist time within the class. Well, there were these 2 black students who were near the computer that wanted her to change their grades. Well, every so often, she would leave her computer open to that grading portion, and they would try and sneak in some time with the computer, and flippity flappity, hackety hackety, ta-da, better grades, kind of thing. Well, at one particular point, the teacher came back, and they pretended to look like they were busy. They grabbed 2 random chemicals at the same time and just poured it together. Just grabbed them and squished them right into a glass.
So dangerous!
It was, because you know what they got? Bleach and ammonia.
Oh no!
That's what fucking exactly. Immediately, gas started filling the room.
That's mustard gas!
Fucking exactly. Immediately started filling in the room, filling in people's fucking lungs. People were panicking and yeeting themselves out of there. Right? The teacher.
All I imagine was someone, the cartoon style of jumping out a window.
Oh, get away.
Except the teacher, she didn't allow the 2 black students that created the mess in the first place to leave.
Oh, fuck that! I'd be out of there so fucking fast!
You would say that, but she didn't let them out. They would have done the same thing, let me tell you. Anyway, she didn't let them leave because she wanted them, and I quote, to suffer in the mistakes that they made.
So basically, she wanted the students to die.
She didn't want them to die necessarily, she just wanted them to suffer.
Mustard gas is deadly! What do you mean?
It was like, the reason why she thought it was super fine was because, what was it? She was, like, it was like some super diluted solution. Like they were super dilated. Anyway, she didn't. That's why she didn't let him out. Anyway, so when she was like standing over them, making sure that they suffered, they were fucking coughing. They were freaking in panic mode. I didn't know what to do. She was just standing there with a fucking gas mask like there was no big deal.
What the fuck?
Fucking exactly. Bitch was watching them fucking die. SWAT got involved and came to our school, and they fucking had to wait. They were like, ma'am, please let go of the students. Please let go of the students. Yada yada yada. She would not fucking let them go. What ended up happening was all the 2 students and her collapsed from the amount of gas that was in the fucking room. Because, you know, gas masks won't protect you forever.
No, it only protects you so much.
Mustard gas corrodes.
Exactly. Anyway, can you hold off before we go in there, Gage? I want to finish the story.
Go ahead. Just, can you pull him out and put him in there, just so he doesn't blow up and die?
Anyway. So, they all fucking collapse. The 2 students are sent to a hospital immediately. And the teacher comes fucking next day, comes to school next day, expects to be fired, but they wouldn't even let her onto the school. They wouldn't even let her get into her office to clear everything out. Security, quite literally, grabbed a box, got their hands, shoved everything into the box, and gave it to her.
I'd have thrown her into a fire.
Bitch deserved it. You know what happened? And you know what's funny too? Apparently, students had created 3 petitions to get her kicked out of the school.
Good.
I would be the asshole to fill it up with what is it? There's 2 chemicals that you can mix to make oxidized foam. Filled a fucking balloon with it and hawked it.
Let me tell you.
Mind you, the foam's not toxic.
Oh.
So you can fucking eat this shit and
watch yourself, this thing's gonna blow.
I'm alive. Anyway.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, no, shit was unbelievable. The lady was fucking crazy. The school wouldn't even let her back onto the campus, and she was on administrative leave. Which is basically saying, you're fucking fired. This is only just allow you to freaking say, this is just the quickest way we can do it. I don't know why they put her on administrative leave. Either way.
Honestly, her reaction was, oh, I'm fine, this is cool. I'm not gonna get fired. I didn't do anything wrong.
She was probably a fucking Karen. Either way. We never saw...
Oh, he was a giant douche and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, believe it or not, soon after that douchebag of a teacher got fired, I happened to run into him at the mall.
Oh, yay.
He starts yelling and screaming how it's my fault that his kids won't be able to graduate, and how it's my fault that he got fired. Mind you, he got fired for abuse of students and abuse of the football players. He was physically beating the players.
Wow. Gage, just ignore it.
And
remember, move the drone away from you or it will kill you. 1 foot radius. Alright, now, keep going, Chance.
He starts screaming and hollering, and mind you, this is in front of his kids. And
Oh.
his wife is just looking away, all shamed like.
Fucking don't blame her.
And he's yelling and screaming like, you're outside of the school. You're not under the school's protection anymore. And mind you, I'm with my friends, the delinquents.
Oh.
He doesn't seem to realize we've kind of circled around him. And mind you, Gage has seen the delinquents at Kenner.
I used to hang out with the delinquents from Kenner, so...
We are not small people. And frankly, the delinquents at my old school did not give a fuck.
Well, hopefully.
Then we start inching ourselves over while he's cursing and swearing at us outside off the mall property onto the trail. This teacher, for some reason, has been too focused on yelling and cursing at me. Mind you, I've thrown everything back at his face. And this guy's ready to punch me. He finally realized what has happened to him. The kids have pulled out switchblades. A couple kids have gotten big ass sticks. One of them, I did not realize, actually had a handgun.
Okay, for one chance. Well,
Seriously, we hated
I
this.
tuned back in at Switchblade, what the fuck?
we're calling back. I'd say I was one time gang rapist.
Bitch, say what?
Should I just restart the story?
Well...
He's still cursing me out while trying to direct the kids away from him and acting all high and mighty like they can't do this. They should listen to his authority.
You don't have
And we're-
the authority.
And I'm just looking around like, what authority do you have in this situation? Like, bro. I tell him, you better stop talking or these guys are going to kill you. And there's nothing I'm going to do to stop them. His wife and kid, I see his wife and kids in the distance coming out through the side door of the mall. And like, guys, we better stop this. He's like, why? He's about to get what he deserves. Like, look. His wife and kids are there. Do we really want to do this? We start dispersing. He says that they're all a bunch of dirty fucks and deserve to die.
Oh.
That just tips them off, and I just go, damn it. They haul. And they are running at him. You realize what he's done and starts hauling it into his, trying to get to his vehicle.
Leaving his family behind.
No, his family's right behind him.
It would be too.
Mind you, they, legit, he picks up his daughter. His son is running behind him. His wife is with the little kid. And they huck the children in. The one kid literally fucking javelins a fucking log through their window.
Fucking no.
And they just start beating the shit out of the car.
I blew myself up.
If I was one of the kids with a switchblade, I would have slashed his tires.
That's what he did. They slashed the tires to ribbons.
There's fucking unit, Dad.
Don't die, Gage. Do not die. Do not die.
Jesus. I mean, they were fucking cutting the car, stabbing the Chevy.
Can we take this guy in before that happens
Hold
again?
up.
Mind you, right as
Okay, this is getting into realms of I don't believe this.
Disperse! Scramble!
Salazar, did it ever occur to you that I don't actually need you to talk? Without you, there's no one to run things in Tabaco.
She has people loyal to her working with the farmers.
Now that's an interesting piece of information. See? You're cooperating already.
Wait, I didn't.
Sure you did. And Madra Coco would skin you alive if she ever found out.
Give us some names, Salazar, and we promise this stays between you and us. If not...
Bruh.
Dale pues. Okay.
Gage, you know where those where all those drillers are?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no security camera at that point there.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
So we got away with that scot-free.
It's a list of sons
And
of
I haven't seen that teacher since.
You know what to do.
I'm glad.
Take him out.
That or he's just seen me and completely ducked.
Should I tell Casey? Oh my god, did you just run over that guy?
No.
Should I tell Casey the story about the teacher and the leech?
Yes.
Casey? You there?
Say again.
Casey! Oh, there he is.
Oh, so you are there. You guys want me to tell you the story, one of the stories that I told.
It was leeching ammonia.
I'll restart my game. Something's going on with it, anyhow. Okay, so, it was in high school, right? I'm doing my usual school thing, and all of a sudden I realized, hey, one of these hallways is blocked off. Now, the hallway leads into 3 classes, all of them chem classes. 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Now, I wouldn't usually pay this any mind because we had automatic locking doors. Those doors tend to close automatically when there's a situation, and sometimes they glitch out. Well, I then realized, holy shit, there are security guards at the end of the hallways on each side. And then I realized, oh fuck, this is an actual situation. Well, I go about my business for the rest of the day. Just ever so often seeing the SWAT guy walk by my classroom window as towards the direction of the class. Well, come to find out, apparently, there was a teacher in the class that was teaching the class, and she was the engineer. She gave free reign of the chemicals to all the students to allow them to experiment with what they've known. Now, this teacher was a
shit.
racist as shit, fucking crusty ass old lady who knew. And apparently she now when a particular student would open the door for her, she said, "Now see, there's a student who was raised right." And she would say that to every student who would open the door for her, except for black students.
Can you really shut my stream off? Because I feel like they're gonna shoot this video down.
I already told the story.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already on there, dude.
Anyway. Anyway. So, she was just a very fucking racist, just evil. Anyway. She allowed students to have free reign of the chemicals. Now, there were a few black students in her class who were, who wanted to change their grades, because she would automatically give black students dock in whatever amount of their points they had immediately, just because, fuck them, you know? She just would find whatever reason that she could to dock as many points as possible in their grades. Fucking asshole. Anyway. They wanted to change their grades, and they positioned themselves at a counter with a bunch of chemicals. Just a bunch of random chemicals next to her computer. And every time she walked away from the computer, the two students would fucking figure out how to get close to a computer, try and change the grades, try and do whatever they can. And change it. At one particular point, the teacher realized what was going on, and comes back over. Well, no, she didn't actually realize what was going on. She just friggin' she just happened to walk by, and the two students grabbed two random chemicals, popped the caps off of them, and poured it into something just to make it look like they were doing something. Look like they were being busy, right? These fuckers had bleach and ammonia and poured the whole bottle into the same cup. Oh.
Making mustard gas.
That shit started filling up the room as fast as it was fucking created. And by the time anyone realized it, it was too late. This shit was going friggin' nuts all over the room. The room was getting filled in. People were yeeting themselves out of that class faster than you could say yeeticus. All the people in the classroom left except for two students. The two black students who she did not let out of the class because, and I quote, she wanted them to suffer for their mistakes. While she grabs a gas mask, puts it on, and watches them suffer at their desks.
Legit.
Go ahead, good chance.
Nah, I'm just saying legit.
Legit. Anyway, SWAT gets involved. They empty out the hallway classes. All the other classes are just emptied out. She is fucking standing in the room, watching these two students suffer in the gas. Now, the only reason why these black kids survived, and do realize they do survive, is because this is an extremely heavily watered down version of the two chemicals. She's watching them suffer, and the SWAT are begging her, release the students, release the students, release the students. She said no every time. They had to wait until eventually they all collapsed on the fucking ground. Including the teacher, because that gas mask wouldn't protect her forever. So when she fell to the ground, they all rushed into a room with equipment, got them out of there, sent the two kids, sent them all to the hospital. And the next fucking day, the lady shows up to collect her equipment, assuming that she is fired, and the people wouldn't even let her onto the campus to go to the office to collect her stuff. They literally just put their arms out onto the desk, wiped it all across her desk into a single box, and said, Buffy, here you go. And kicked her off the campus that same day. Wouldn't even let her back onto campus whatsoever. And until those boys woke, we don't know what happened. But as far as we know, we have not seen her since.
Hopefully she died.
Possibly. I'd say she fucking deserved it.
We're done.
Damn.
Fucking crazy, right, Casey?
Are you coming back? Are you coming back in?
Yeah, we'll join it.
By the way, chat, downloading.
Wake up. We need that approach.
Awesome.
So, aren't we gonna play Borderlands 3 ever? You know,
Yeah.
because I really like to get back to it, playing the Siren with everyone.
I'm not gonna be playing tonight, I can tell you that.
No,
I
but
wasn't expecting to, but I was just asking if
it's still a thing because we all haven't been on at the same time.
Tomorrow? Yeah. At some point. I'm gonna be a wreck all of tomorrow.
That's okay.
I'm gonna be complete write-off. I'm so glad today is Wednesday. Cause I don't work Thursday.
I'm very
Or
lucky.
Friday. Hey dog, I'll pay today. Yeah.
Hey. I get paid today.
I get paid today.
I'm going after a medication drop.
Okay.
So I started watching one of the Spider-Man cartoons. I have this
Which one?
weird obsession, the 2017 cartoon. But I have an obsession with Spider-Man. I've always liked Spider-Man, so I was walking around.
Who doesn't?
Was walking around today. I'm like, I want to watch Spider-Man.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
I want to watch Spider-Man. I don't know why, but I'm gonna watch him. I honestly need to find, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2016 version, you know?
2012.
I
You mean
wanna watch
2018 or the 2012?
2018, yeah. Yeah.
It is bad. Like, I'm a Ninja Turtle lover all the way.
No. I'm
Or do you-
talking about the ones that your ringtone comes from.
Oh, that's the 2012.
Oh, then the 2012 one, yeah. I want to watch that one.
It's
After
hilarious.
season 3, I left off, and I want to know what fucking happened, and why the hell are they on a farm?
Oh, you're there. It's because
I know, Krang and Vade and all that shit.
I'm down. Yeah, and that was right. I think right around when the Turtles get defeated. That was when Leo got beat up really bad.
Cheeky.
Because they took that scene from the movie. In the movie,
Yeah, Leo.
it was Raph, but
Yeah. All I know is that there's one guy left.
yeah, there
There's
is
no guy left.
there's a comic line that I wish they would make a cartoon about. It's
Anyway,
called.
I just...
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's called the Ronin series, where 3 of the turtles die and only one of
Oh, they're
them.
making that.
Oh, they are.
Yes, they are.
Like I know it's a comic, but I didn't realize they were making.
Wasn't it only Leo the one that survived?
Yeah, and he goes on a rampage, killing the people that killed his brothers. From what I understand.
It was the pizza that got Mikey.
Yeah.
I will kill every pizza chef in all of New York. Bruh, no. Then all of Italy.
I will kill every pizza.
This is
I'm
one.
fully on the verge of passing out right now, so I'm gonna
Go to bed.
see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Good night, Tino.
Nigeria.
Nice job.
So one of my
What the fuck?
one of my favorite sayings from that cartoon is. Actually, you know what? I'll put the link in the chat, but it goes like this, and it's Mikey doing it. He's like, he runs up to the Leo, Don, Raph, and he's like, guys, that dude, he had a brain. Donatello's like, we all have brains, Mikey. Raphael's like, not all of us. And Mikey's like, in our chest? Donatello's like, no, not in our chest. You're not listening to me. And Leo smacks him in the face. It's like, did you just slap me? And Leo's like, I'm just trying to calm you down. And Mikey's like, why would that calm me down? From
Why?
Fucking why?
and then this my most like probably my most favorite saying from the movie, like the original movie, was forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Where is it? Raph hitting Mikey.
You sound like an old man. But I am an old man. You'll understand too when you're an old man.
We could use this to turn
Because he was being all perverted with the cute girls being around. It's like, bruh.
Let me tell you. Let me guess. Anime.
Anyway. I shall return. I'm going to go get sandwiches.
Okay. Hey, Gage. Tell me real quick. What happens to Ice Cream Cat?
He survives. He just keeps him in the. He can't. Well, at one point, he was being kept in a one of those handheld coolers.
Oh, cool.
There is one sorry, Turtles just gets me all excited. There is one episode that well, there's two episodes I really like from the 2012 series. The one, they cross over from the 80s Turtles, and fucking hell, they look so derpy. And the other one I like is, it's like a Mad Max feel, but so if they're in the future, a bomb went off, and Raph aged, Donnie's body got destroyed in the explosion, and he transferred his mind to Metal. Is it Metalhead? I think it's Metalhead.
Yeah, Metalhead.
Metalhead, yeah. And Mikey is going, and just listen to this, is known as the legendary Chalupa.
Bowman, we're coming up in the RV now.
Fuck him.
No, and Leo, as you go through this, there's a big big character controlling all the bad guys, and it turns out that it's Leo, and he's just this big, gigantic, mutated turtle. And they all join up, and it's like, oh, they're all still alive, but Splinter isn't. But I don't want to spoil too much of it because something happens to Splinter, but being the good father that he is, but
Okay, all I know is that in the final episode, Splinter dies. Because I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Shredder kills him.
Obviously.
Well, technically, Shredder went to attack the turtles, and Splinter jumped in front of the blade to protect his sons. But
Oh,
realistically, that's how it happens in the comics, is Splinter dies, and right now, the way the series has been going, so there's a fifth turtle, and I don't know, it's not a lemur, but I forget what she actually is. That's part of what they call the Splinter Clan.
don't
And
kill that guy. He's got an arrow above his head.
yeah, we have to talk to him.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool to see the turtles like go forward without Master Splinter.
That's right. Follow us.
But
Stop.
the thing that sucks is when they released the new one, the 2018 one.
It's just bad.
It's horrible. Like, I understand that that's where the money, like what they're aiming at. They're aiming at they're aiming for kids, right? Like, so if a kid goes and breaks a toy, their parents gonna buy them another one to make them happy. So it's a ploy from Nickelodeon to get more money, which it's perfectly natural. But those I've watched it all, like the 2018, just out of respect to its turtles, but it's bad. It's like it's good and bad. Like there are some parts that's funny, but like the very first episode of the 2018 series, the turtles are up on a roof and they shoot a zip line across a meeting that looks like it's between a lot of bad guys, and they go over it to jump into a pool.
Hold up, Gage. Can we? I know what happens here.
Yep.
You just hold up for that.
Isn't this a trap?
Yeah. Yo, they're already recognizing us. As soon as they recognize us, we're dead. What if we stealth mission this? Never mind.
Ambush. Light these assholes up.
I'm dead. Kill
hang on.
fucker. Hold up. What if? Now, we could finish this mission without doing anything. Just revive me.
Are you gonna throw your drone up?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to get over to that building.
Jammer.
Shit, hang on, stay here. I'm gonna see if I can get an angle on it. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna get shot at. Fuck, there's a guy outside.
I know. Give me. Oh, there's another one. I got it. Oh fuck. It's stuck in an animation. I can't. Is it off?
I don't know.
No. It's not fucking off because I didn't complete the fucking animation. It's bullshit.
It's off now.
Right. It's fucking off now. There's a guy on me.
Fuck. There's a guy. There's a guy on me and a guy on you. So if you want to try and stealth it, maybe you could just get the drone in there and blow her to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How about this? You set up camp outside the wall.
Mhm.
And as soon as you get the marker of where she is, just blow her to bits.
So do you want me to? So what do you mean, like throw my?
Throw your drone in the air.
Okay.
Watch over the place. Yeah, as soon as her marker appears,
Blow her to
fucking bits.
smithereens.
Exactly. Except I'm going to take care because you can't exactly do that with a radio jammer. I'm gonna go take care of the radio jammer.
Are they still up there? They are. They're still up there.
The game believed, I assumed we would win this so hard that it doesn't believe that we
The
lost.
rebels to draw their attention. Call Pakatori for some reinforcements.
They just kept it the way we had it. That's awesome.
I hope a drone is going through. Oh, jammer's
Shit, behind. Fuck. There's another guy up there. Watch yourself. Never mind.
I was already down. Damn it.
Okay.
You know what?
What's up?
You know what? As soon as we respond, give me a minute.
Okay. The one
Get in place.
one cool thing about the 2012 series, have you met Mondo Gecko?
Mondo Gecko.
He's the gecko riding a skateboard.
No, didn't get to see that part.
He's
I
part
meant
of.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's before that. You've probably met him and just didn't realize that's what his name was. But he's a yellow gecko. But the cool thing about it is the guy that voices Michelangelo in the 1990 movie is the same person that voices him.
Oh, yo.
And the best part is Mondo Gecko becomes friends with Michelangelo.
Of course he would.
So the guy that voiced Michelangelo in a movie voiced a gecko and became friends with him anyways. Friends?
I walked in on 5 people. They all instantly recognized that I was there.
What the?
And murdered me.
Wow.
Call in an ATV with a minigun on it.
Okay.
That's the plan.
We're just gonna gun it.
Yep.
Just unload when you get up to near her. It should pierce through the wall. Because once we're... Do you have anybody left that... I have El Papo, but do you have anybody else you need to take out?
El Comandante.
We still need to kill him. So if we kill her, we can go over and do that if you want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But dialogue is mega important.
Well, I tend to record mute people and let the recording go through. So
I asked Pakatori to send us a vehicle.
if you ever miss a part, you can always just find it on there. But I do understand.
I'll drive.
Hold up. I'm not in the gunner seat.
Yeah.
Now let's perform some surgery with bullets.
A Burgie. Alright, I'm gonna drive right towards her, so.
There is no through.
Then we'll make ourselves a through.
Alright, I'm down.
I'm fucked, because the truck is stuck.
Fucking hell.
Wait, she's away from the jammer, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's very far away from the jammer. Gage, revive. Yo.
Drone's being jammed.
I got you. Just turn around and stab. Dude, I gotta get back in the truck.
She's
I'm
right
dead.
behind us. She's right there.
She must have killed. Why?
What the fuck? My invulnerability lasted right up until my animation was complete.
Alright. Note to self, go
Not
the
only
backwards
that,
way.
I was aiming right at her.
I've had shots like that where I've shot the person and I thought the shot didn't go through and then they killed me.
Exactly. Stupid. Stupid.
Yay, it's 4:10 and I'm not alone.
Yay! Eutychus!
Until you pass out.
Talking about you.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Assholes are jamming the drone. I can't get a signal.
Okay,
We're
so
about to gun this bitch down so hard.
I don't think this thing has guns, but
It
there's
doesn't.
there's a helicopter up here that does. So,
Just let me throw my grenade in on her.
okay.
Cover. Yeah, hold up. Cover. Just. Stop moving. I can't move back, move back, move back. Eutychus. Opicus. Fuck it. Get out of here. I can't aim at her.
Just get out before it takes you with it. I'm dead. The helicopter crushed me. Dude, there's someone up there.
I know.
Oh,
fuck.
fucking hell, really?
Santa Blanca helicopter, Santa Blanca helicopter, Santa Blanca helicopter.
I know, and I'm dead.
I have to run. Fuck you, Madre Coca.
If you can put a bullet in her, even if you die, it's still worth it.
Wait a second. Can I? Yes. Yo, in that bomb raid. I was about to say, in that bombing raid with the helicopter, I destroyed the drone thing, and I realized, hey, I can kill this bitch with my explosive drone. But then someone walks up the impossible on a 90-degree cliff and shoots my ass. When someone breaks the laws of physics to cap your ass, you know they hate you. You drive. We're doing the same plan. I'm a bomb run this place.
Okay.
I got it. I'll fly.
Just get me in a prime position.
Here.
This perfect. Yeah, fly it, 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 fly it.
Bowman, this is Nomad.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, he's dead. She's dead.
I threw in 5 grenades on her position. If she wasn't dead, she was about to be.
Hey, all works out where she's dead.
She's a fucker dead.
So, Chance.
What's up?
So I looked at it and I put in 7 days, 12 hours, and 1 minute into my flak.
Awesome.
Broken.
No. But still. I think like 36 days into my Skyrim character.
So, how is Madre Coca for you? Is she still there? Is she gone?
She dead.
She fucking dead, dude.
What's up?
Oh,
Alright.
fuck! April days.
El Comandante.
Okay.
There's a fucking bug in my fucking
Fast travel where I am.
Yeah, because I have the mission ready for El Muro, so I don't want to do it without you. I am gonna run to the can. I'll be right back.
So you want to hear me taking a shit? Go there. It's just me and you. How you doing, buddy? Jared? I know you can hear me, fuckstick. I hear you, buddy.
Cut off.
Okay, now where were we? We got the gringo, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that. It's Nomad again. Sorry about the interruption.
No problem. We got the gringo, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm gonna. Well, it's my turn. I gotta go take a massive piece.
I'm
Might
on
as
the
well
can.
Might as well fill in a glass bottle and call it a Girardi.
Die.
I asked Pat Katari to send some units